Hello and welcome back to Thirsty Thursday Toys. I've got a fun one for us today. As of this recording, we are coming up on the 20th anniversary of Jurassic Park III. Came out in theaters July 18th, 2001, at least in my neck of the woods. And in honor of the movie, whether you love it or hate it, you can enjoy a nice cold glass of T-Rex pee. You'll need a measuring tool, shot glass or otherwise. You'll need a container to drink from. Doesn't have to be an Erlenmeyer flask, but it definitely helps. Need a little funnel if you're going to use a flask. First thing we're going to use is some Sambuca. Let's get one shot of this. Funnel in there. Next we'll just need a half shot of lime juice. Then you'll need 2 shots of sparkling lemonade. You gotta be careful with T-Rex pee because, well, it does scare some of the smaller ones away. It does attract one really big one with the fin. Cheers. Today we're going to be looking at 2 pretty obscure Jurassic Park III Spinosaurus figures. I'm going to start here with one of my favorites. This guy here is actually a cake topper released by Decopack back in 2001. If you ordered your cake from Safeway or Albertsons or wherever, you could get this kit. Yes, this very one was on my birthday cake back in 2001. Stands at about 2.5 inches tall. The tail does curve around, so it is about 4 inches nose to tail. It's about 2.5 inches wide. This guy is made of a combination of hollow plastic and solid rubber. The snout, main body, and sail are 2 pieces of hollow plastic attached together. You can see the seam line down the middle here. The 2 arms, 2 legs, lower jaw, and tail are all a solid rubber. As far as articulation goes, there's a tiny bit in the tail. I assume this is unintentional, just the way it was assembled. The legs do not move. The left arm moves freely, can turn a full 360. The right arm, however, is attached to a mechanism inside that controls the lower jaw. When you raise the arm up, the jaw opens. When you lower the arm, the jaw closes. So you can get this action going on. I'm not entirely sure how far around the arm can bend. I did not want to break the mechanism inside. You can also manually open and close the mouth yourself, and that will move the arm. Paint-wise, this guy is cast in brown, has gray paint underneath, has that gray stripe that comes down from the back of the eye down to the belly. It's got those stripes along the sail, has this nice fade starting on the sail, working its way down. That same reddish color goes down the arms, onto the hands, and down all the way across the snout. Eyes are painted yellow with black pupils. Has some copyright info on the bottom of the tail. Like I said, this one was on my birthday cake in 2001. Unfortunately, it got a little too close to one of the candles, and part of its snout started to melt. Right here on this side, so you can see a difference. Paint has melted off and it got bubbly. So I've been looking for the past 20 years for a replacement, one that's not melted, and this is really hard to find. So if you have any leads, if you have one you're willing to part with, if you know where you can find one, please let me know. The other little rare Spinosaurus we're going to look at came in what was called Dino packs. They were sold in drugstores like Rite Aid and CVS back in 2001. The Dino packs were, somewhere between $3 and $7, somewhere in that range. They came blind packed with 3 little dinosaurs, all cast in the solid rubber. There were a few different kinds of dinosaurs, and each one came in at least 2 different color schemes. But like I said, they were blind packed, so you had to kind of feel the bags or just buy a whole bunch. These are also ones I've been hunting for years. I do have a handful in my collection, but I want them all. This guy's less than 1 inch tall. From head to tail is about 2.5 inches long. As you saw when it was spinning around, it stands quite well thanks to this base. Got some copyright info down there. This guy's cast in kind of a paler brown rubber. It does have that darker brown fade on the sail moving down. It's got that gray stripe that goes down its thigh here. That's on both sides. Solid black pupils. White teeth. It does have a gray painted underbelly. And one thing I really appreciate, it does have teeny tiny the JP3 mark on its right thigh. Look how tiny that is. Just like the other one, if you know where I can find any of these, any of the Dino packs, any individual characters, let me know. Or even if you don't want to sell any, but you have some in your collection, I'm curious to see pictures. I know there are some on jptoys.com. Got some pretty good pictures of collections, so you can check them out there. Maybe I'll put a link below. You want some Sambuca? You can't have any. You're a cat. Yeah, you can have your water. Yeah, we got nice cold water. You want to lay on my foot? Okay, that's fine. So So there you have two pretty obscure Jurassic Park III Spinosaurus figures. Good luck tracking those down, enjoy your TRXP, and in the meantime, please drink responsibly.